We are going to load a guest into the MyQBusiness guest system that you do not know their email address. So I am going to first go to the myqbusiness.com website and I'm going to log in. If you have not set your account up yet, you need to go to the video that is the intro and initial setup, and watch that to learn how to establish your account. Otherwise, I'm assuming you did that already. So we're going to click on that sign in, and you put in your email address that you used to set up the account and the password. If you forgot your password, you can click on Forgot Password, and you'll receive an email with a temporary password. Okay, now I have to go into a two-step verification, which means I'm going to be sent an email with a verification code. And once I get that code, I'm going to put that in. There it is. Here's my email. And there it is. It comes from MyQBusiness notification. And here's my code 7569. 7569. Now if I check this box, it's going to remember me this particular device for the next 90 days, and I don't have to go through this two-step verification code each time. So I recommend you checking that box. For demo purposes, I'm not going to have it checked, and then you click verify. Now remember, if I go too fast, you can stop and pause the video and catch up, or you can replay it. That's entirely up to you. You can take your time. Okay, so we logged in, and this is your dashboard right here, this little wheel thing. So that's where you want to be to get started. Alright, so I'm going to go to create your own event. So you're going to click on that. So we're loading a guest that you don't know their email address. So let's say my guest is going to be my housekeeper. Her name is Maria. Alright, Maria Stand, and she's a housekeeper. Now you could put the housekeeper in the short description if you want. You can put something else if you want. I'm just going to leave it blank. You don't have to put anything. And the reoccurring event, now if she's coming one time only, then you would put none, because there's going to be no reoccurring event. Otherwise, I'm going to put that she comes in on a reoccurring weekly basis. And say she normally comes on just Mondays. Well, that's fine if she always did come Monday, but if she got sick or something and didn't come, we want to allow her to come Monday through Friday. But you can check whatever you want. This allows her access into the community on Monday through Friday. And we can have start time, end times. You can say that she's only allowed from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's fine. I'm going to leave the time the same as this. The range of reoccurrence, that just means that how long is this code going to be good for? I'm going to put till the end of the year. Or you can have an end date. Say that she's new and you don't feel comfortable giving her a code till the end of the year. You can just do like 1 month if you want. Click on this little calendar and find what date you want to go through. So we can click on that and it'll end. The code will be discontinued as of 7/29. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it at the end of the year. Alright, select doors, which means like what gate is she allowed to come in. Well, we only have one gate, so you're going to click door 1. Alright, so now we're down to add guest to event. Well, she doesn't have an email address. It's going to be my email address that I'm going to send this to. So, my name is Denise, and my last name is Meyer, and I'm going to put my email address, and I'm going to add guest, and see my name pops up here as in my guest list, and I got that green box that said everything was successful, and now I'm going to submit the request. Okay, so Maria is loaded. See, she's pending. Well, that means that it takes a little bit to be approved, so go to this dashboard and refresh it, and there she is, approved. Okay, now this pin use notification, you want to make sure that's blue, so hit that toggle switch and it turns blue, successful enabled pin notifications. What that means is when Maria comes into the community, I will receive an email saying that she got into the community. Okay. Now what's going to happen is we're going to get an email, and it's going to have Maria's code. And here's the email. It says has been approved, and it's for Maria, the housekeeper. And she's allowed in every day of the week and it ends on 12/31. Okay, so that's just my email saying that she's been approved. Now I need to go get my email that has the code on it. And it takes a few seconds. Okay. And we're waiting. No. What to tell you, you need to make sure you check your spam folder too. And so there's my email. Let's check it out. And then here's what it looks like. I'll show you the pictures too. Okay. Here's the email. It says hello, and it tells you that here's Maria's name, and here is her code, 72705. So now you can verbally give her that code, or you can text her, whatever, since you don't know her email address. So that's the code that she is going to use to get into the community. So when she comes into the community, she goes to the pin pad and says that she has a code. She enters, I have a code, puts the code in, hits the enter button, and the gate will open, and you will receive an email that says she's here. Okay, so let's go back and create another guest. Let's say that you have someone coming in for your AC. His name is Jerry. You don't know his last name, but he's for the AC. Jerry S. He is AC guy. If you want, you can put in a short description. And say he's going to come in just one time, so it's not reoccurring. And he is coming in tomorrow. The end date is the 13th through the 14th. So he's coming in, you don't know what time he's coming in. So it'll be somewhere between 6 a.m. and say 6 p.m. that he's coming in. And so that means that he's coming in on somewhere on the 13th, somewhere between 6 and 6. And we only have one gate, so door 1. And you don't know what his email address is. So we've already set ours up See, it says select from existing. So we're going to hit that. Okay, and we're going to add. So you're going to, this is, I'm sorry, we're going to do that one. This is me. I'm going to send it to myself. So we're going to add the guest. Here's the guest list. It's going to go to me. Submit request. And here's the guy. See, it's pending. So we need to refresh and then hit the button so it's blue. And then we're going to go get our email, which we found out it takes a little time to do this. Oh, there it is. Alright, so there's our first email that says that he's been loaded. And then we have the second email that's going to have his code. And see, there's his name, Jerry, AC Guy Worker. And there's his temporary code, 10120. And you can give him that code, and it'll be good on 6/13 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that's it. Okay? Alright, so do you want to load one more? We can do that. Alright, let's say our landscaper guy. His name is Sam. And he's our landscaper. And recurring. We'll say he's weekly. Start date, which is today. And he comes in sometime through the week. And I'm going to leave the times. And we're going to let the code end at the end of the year. The door is going to be door 1, gate 1. He doesn't have an email address, so we're going to select me, add guest, there I am, submit request, and it's pending, so I'm going to refresh, and there he is, Sam the landscaper. Turn it to blue, and we're going to go ahead and get our email. If you need to cancel the event, say that he's not coming to work for you anymore, you can cancel the event, and then that code will be discontinued right away. So here is my approval that he is approved. So now we need to get the second email that says his number, and here it is, Sam the landscaper, and there's his code. Okay, that's all that's to it. Now there's the other videos out there is the one that if you know their email address, you can have them receive an email with the code directly. And again, if you do that, make sure you tell them to check their spam folder. Sometimes it goes in there. And there's also a video out there on how to load a party. So I recommend watching those videos as well. And if you have any questions, you can email Denise at ranchohamulestates@gmail.com. Thank you.